Learning to take, receive, and apply critical feedback is part of the price of admission of adult healthy relationships. It just is. Hello, I'm Dr. David Hawkins, Director of the Marriage Recovery Center and the Emotional Abuse Institute. And one of the main things that we talk about in our core programming for men who have narcissism and emotional abuse patterns is learning how not to make matters worse, learning how to take, receive, and apply critical feedback. It is what we all need to do when it comes to adult relationships. And I'm going to give you 6 strategies that I want you to think about when it comes to taking, receiving, and applying critical feedback. Criticism. Strategy number 1, maintain an open and receptive and approachable attitude. Now, notice I use the word attitude. Attitude is a way of thinking, believing, behaving. If you think that your mate shouldn't be critical with you at all, and you think you shouldn't have to put up with that, you're going to be closed and rigid and defensive. But if you think this is part of the price of admission in having an adult, healthy, loving relationship, you're going to be open and receptive and approachable. Notice that I say maintaining an open and receptive attitude. It takes constant maintenance. Am I approachable? Am I encouraging critical feedback? Ooh, did he say encouraging? Yes, he did. Encouraging critical feedback. And what do we do? How do we do that? Step number 2, strategy number 2 is learn to listen. Listen. Seek to walk in their shoes. Empathizing. Why are they bringing this concern to me? Because they just want to be critical of you, right? No, that's not right. They're seeking connection. They're seeking a healthier relationship. And so you better understand it. And that is strategy number 3. Seek to understand. Why are they bringing this concern to you? Well, probably because you have it coming. Probably because you're doing something that brings about concern on their part. And it takes a big person, a big man, a big woman, to be able to say, I appreciate you coming to me. Thank you. I want to hear you. So staying calm, strategy number 1, being open-minded. Number 2, learning to listen well. Listen. Notice that I lean in. Listen. Strategy number 3, seek to understand. Strategy number 4, ask a lot of questions. Be curious. Wow, why are you concerned about this? Tell me some more what you're feeling. Is this something that you've noticed that I've done before? Why are you bothered about this? And you seek to understand, you ask questions. Strategy number 5, you validate their concern. You validate their concern. Nothing feels so good as to be told, you know what? That really makes sense that you would be concerned about that. That really makes a lot of sense. And then not only do you validate their concern, but you take ownership. You know what? I understand why you're angry with me. I understand why your feelings are hurt. That makes a lot of sense. And I did do that contributes to you feeling angry, hurt, confused, anxious. This ownership piece is so powerful, folks. It is so powerful. And it creates such a connection. I get why you're concerned. I get why you're approaching me. I get why you would be critical of me. You make a lot of sense. All right. So what have we said so far? We all need to get good at this. We need to be good at receiving critical feedback. If we're going to have adult, healthy, loving relationships, we got to get good at this. So, sixth strategy, number one, two, three, four, five. Stay calm and be open-minded. Develop an attitude. Cultivate an attitude of open-mindedness and receptivity. I'm glad this person is coming to me with this concern. I am so glad that they are approaching me. Strategy number two, learn to listen well. Listen well, empathizing with them. Number three, seeking to understand. Wow, be curious. Strategy number four, ask a lot of questions. Ask a lot of questions, which builds a bridge to this person. Wow. So you're feeling this? Yeah. And you're feeling that? Yeah. I'm wondering if you're also feeling, yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Strategy number five, validating their concerns and taking ownership. That makes a lot of sense that you would be concerned about ABC. And I'm betting you're also concerned about DEF. And you invite even more feedback. And by the way, if you haven't kind of figured this out, as we invite critical feedback, we actually develop a thicker skin. We develop a resilience. I can do this. I can do this, and you can do it. Strategy number six, the last strategy, follow through. Follow through. Make the changes that this person wants you to make, assuming they are valid and reasonable. My goodness, what you're asking me to do is so reasonable. It makes so much sense. I want to do it, and I will do it. And moreover, I'm going to ask if you're satisfied about this in a week or two. I'm going to check in with you. How do you feel like I'm doing at that request that you made? How do you feel like I'm doing at following through and changing that troubled behavior? So you follow through. And what does this build, folks? What does it build? It builds trust. It builds trust and it builds connection. All right, staying calm, open-minded, learning to listen and empathize, seeking to understand, asking questions, validating their concern, taking ownership, and following through with change. This is a powerful recipe to creating a loving and healthy relationship. All right, hope it's been helpful. Send us your questions, your comments. I want to interact with you about all of this information, this material. If you would like further help from us, you can contact our client care team. They will answer any questions about follow-up counseling that you might want and need. And as always, take care and God bless.